Hello, welcome to the video with me, Winner and J2. I'm now doing the timeline for my little series I did as Imperial Russia on in the name of the Tsar scenario for the Addon plus Modern Age of History 2. So yeah, as Russia got that country there, Romania, Mongolia, and Russian Manchuria as vassals and allies, and Britain, obvious stuff with Canada and all the other colonies they got. France, of course, has their colonies here in Africa and Indochina. Germany split up here. You got these two as allies, and yeah, don't think I really need to explain anything else there. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. And drop the speed down one because then it's going to be too fast. But yeah, I of course spent the beginning of this game just building up an army up on my borders, considering, yeah, I got quite long borders here I need to build troops up on and everything, so I spend a while doing all that. And, yeah, I should start some more soon, I think. France and Portugal, that's there, and toward each other. And there's the Germans going in, taking over Norway, and also the other one there. So that's basically when I finish building up my troops. So I go after Sweden, which this Scandinavia was my targets there. Took a northern portion of Norway while I could. And yeah, that's all that was left of Norway at that point, because that was taken by them. I managed to annex that, and then I go out to Denmark because the German countries there are toward them, and now I go toward the German countries. So there you go. Northern Europe under my control. Bulgaria went toward me for some reason. Belgium goes toward me for some reason. Deal with both of those, and then just kind of sit around dealing with province ability for a while. And basically the point where I finished that is when I end up taking over the Dutch Republic there. South America's kind of a mess already, because the British taking over Belgium, Brazil. For some reason I was blanking on the name there. Don't know why. Got that war going on over there. France and Britain just went toward each other. Let's see. Okay. Took over Dutch Republic. Good. Which also means they have their little colonies over there in South America at this point. Let's see. After that, okay, yeah, I already did that. I annexed the vassal there. Now I've taken over all those. So next is going toward Gratoka in Italy. Which that war with Italy was actually a bit hard. But I eventually got that dealt with there. And immediately take over Switzerland and other remaining countries around there, and then just kind of leave Romania for a bit because they got stuff over here in Turkey. But I eventually annexed them afterwards. France is basically lost the war to the British already at this point, to be honest. And you can quickly see that, yeah, they're done at this point. It's just a matter of time until they lose all that land. Let's see what else is going on. Not much, to be honest. Huh. I end up annexing what was left of France's colonies that they had under their control for that, so that's where that actually ends, which basically meant Madagascar and some other small things. Took over Ethiopia there, because I was starting to prepare to go toward the British, and took over what's left of France right there. But yeah, I was preparing to go toward the British here, but I decided against that, instead turned my sights toward to Asia, and decided to see about going out to Japan. Which should happen at some point, don't know exactly when. But yeah, gonna be going toward them next. Yep, there we go. That war with Japan ended up being a lot easier than I expected it to be. But after that, I ended up annexing Russian Manchuria, and then, well, the rest of China just disappears, basically. Very quickly. Guess they all just accept ultimatums. Oh yeah. And also the British Raj declared independence from Britain, I think, at this point. So they're fighting each other. And that war continues for quite a while, and yeah. Took over China. Very easily. United States and Canada are at war with each other. I'll be going after the Dutch East Indies next, taking all of that. Argentina and the United States are at war with each other. Argentina did quite well for a while. And there we go, got that. They just accepted ultimatum, which worked out for me, I guess. And then I kind of just cleaned things up, taking over Afghanistan, Nepal, and other countries right there. Britain is now at war with the rest of their colonies. Seriously, I still don't know exactly what happened to cause the rest of them to end up at war with the United Kingdom, but they did. And yeah, here we go. I go to war with them. And yeah, also Belgium was at war with the United Kingdom for some reason. And yeah, I don't understand what happens there, but the entire world basically turned against the United Kingdom for the most part, except for most of the Americas. But yeah, I went to war, dealt with all that one go, because wanted to make it a bit more challenging instead of just going after one at a time, considering I could have done that. And yeah, just sent ultimatums to the rest of the countries here. The one, Syria, Iraq, country there, and Saudi Arabia, they just accepted ultimatums. So now I got all of that under my control, with an exception to southern Iberia there. That's Argentina controls. That's all that's left to Canada. That's all that's left to the United Kingdom. Yeah. Got Argentina with that stuff there. Peru, Colombia. A little bit of Venezuela left there. Just a little bit. United States seems like it's still fighting some rebels. And, yeah, this is going to take a little bit before anything else really happens, I think. Because I'm stuck doing tons of province stability for quite a while. So the only other stuff that's going to be happening right now is wars in the Americas. Canada just took over that other country there. That had rebelled at some point. Peru and Brazil at war with each other again. So Brazil loses even more land. Mexico's gone to war with Peru. And I think Mexico may also already be at war with Argentina. Maybe? I'm not exactly sure, but I know Mexico and Argentina end up at war with each other at some point. Let's see. Start seeing like the United... Okay, yeah. I finished province ability. Getting these countries to finish things up. Got the United States finishing off United Kingdom and Canada up there. Got Colombia to finish off Venezuela. And, yeah. I'm about to get stuff done myself now. Starting with that country. Taking them over. There we go. Then Brazil and what's left of New Zealand there, I guess. And then I kind of just sit around waiting for something to happen over here when it comes to this war with Peru. And yeah, Peru manages to just push Mexico out entirely. And then I send an ultimatum to them and then the rest of the countries. and very quickly took the entirety of South America without fighting a single war. Yeah. So, kind of just let that stuff stabilize a bit, get provinciality up and stuff, and eventually end up going to war with Mexico. Which, to be honest, Mexico kind of did put up a decent fight, to be honest. Considering I had a little bit of trouble pushing past right there. And they did have another tank going right there at the end. And yeah, that's there was the final war, because the United States just accepts the ultimatum I send them. Yeah. There. Done. Very anticlimactic ending, with the United States just accepting the ultimatum for some reason. But yeah, that there is the timeline for this. I honestly don't have any other scenarios on this Addon Plus mod I really have any kind of interest in doing, except for possibly kind of doing another insect scenario, or possibly. Considering the previous one was on the Bloody Europe 2 mod, which is literally just Europe, so I could try and do that again, but the entire world this time, and possibly also be playing as Japan. So, I could possibly do something like that. Otherwise, I guess I'm going to be looking at another mod, I guess. But yeah, that's there is in this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.